Hi, in this video, I'm going to demonstrate my Java project for solving linear equations and line segment intersection. The project consists of three main tasks. The first one is solving the linear equation of this form. And the second one is to find the intersection point of the two line segments, which I will use the formula from the first part in finding the intersection points. And the third one, doing the same, but with a GUI user interface. So first, I created a class called linear equation to solve a system of equation in the form like this. And this class has 6 private data fields: A, B, C, D, and E, and F. So it includes a constructor with fields A, B, C, D, E, and F. And there's also a method called isSolvable, which checks if the systems can be solved. So if it is solvable, it will use this method. If it is not solvable, that means the determinant AD, this determinant AD minus BC is 0. So if it is solvable, the methods getX and getY will be used to calculate the solution. That's the linear equation class. So I will show that code written in Java. So linear equation is here. So it has the variables, it has these methods, and a constructor with fields. So to test this class, I wrote a simple program in this test class. So I will run this class for the sake of demonstration. So I'll run it. Oh, my bad, sorry, this is not the one. This is for line segment. I'm sorry. So I will stop it, and this one is the one I'm supposed to demonstrate here for a linear equation. So if I run this, it was for the value of A, so I enter 1 for A, and for B I enter 4, for C I enter 3, for D I enter 2, E is 5, is 3. So it will solve the linear equations, and the x value is 0.20 and the y value is 1.20. So that's the first part of the project, and the second part of this project is to find the two segments, the intersection point of the two segments. In this part, I also applied the linear equation class to solve this problem. So let me explain about the task. The task is to find the point of where the intersection occur. So each segment is defined by two endpoints, x1, y1, and x2, y2. And also for the second line, there will be endpoints, x3, y3, and h4, y4. So if the lines intersect, the program displays the intersection point, and if they are in parallel or coincident, it shows a message saying they are in parallel. So for that task, I wrote this class called line segment, and it has variables in private, and also it has a linear equation object to use the linear equation class in this class. And there is a constructor with field, and there is a method called getIntercept, which will find the intersection point if there is any, and return the coordinates in array of double. And the last one is a method called prepare instance of linear equation. So what it does, it basically prepared a linear equation object to use in this method. So let's have a look at the code of the class line segment. So this is the class line segment, and it has these variables. It has the object of line equation to use in this method. Okay, so I wrote a test class to demonstrate the line segment class. So this is the class for demonstration. So I'm gonna run this for you. So if I run this, it will say an x1 value. So for x1 value, I will enter 1. y1 is also 1, and for x2 is 4, y2 is 4. In line 2, I will enter something like x3 is 1, y3 is 4, x4 is 4, y3 is 1. So with these coordinates, the two lines are intersecting at the point 2.5 and comma 2.5, x 2.5, y 2.5. So in the case of two lines being parallel, it will print this string saying the two lines are parallel. I will demonstrate this kind of behavior in GUI interface. So okay, so for the GUI interface, I used Java Swing. To build the GUI. So I will run this to show you my GUI. So there's a GUI, and it has data fields for users to enter the coordinates of the lines, and when the user click on this button draw, it will draw a line. It will draw a line, and if the two lines are intersecting, it will print the coordinates of that intersection points in this text pane. So alright, let's test this GUI. And so for x1, I will say x6, y1 is 0, and x2 is 9, y2 is 5. So it draws a line something look like this, and for the second line, I will say starting from 9, y1 is 0, x2 is 6. So here, so if we look at this intersection point on this graph, the coordinates are 7 point almost 6, 7.6, right about 7.6 on the x-axis, and on the y-axis it's right about 2.7 here. If we look at this, so this intersection point is where the two lines are crossing. Okay, so the second scenario, when the lines are in parallel or in coincidence. So for x1, I would say starting from, we can start this from origin. So the origin endpoints are x1 is 0, y1 0, and x2 is 4, y2 is 4. We draw a line from the origin, and the second line is x1 is 0 and y1 is 1. So for x2, we will draw something right about here to make that line parallel. So we'll say 4, 8, y2 is 5. We can see these two lines are parallel and they will never cross each other. So it prints the two lines are parallel. That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Peace out.